Here we are. We're podding through the clampdown.
Working through the clampdown. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
God.
So,
How,
TV10 podcast episode
0313, sir.
Is that it? Okay.
313 episodes, still barreling down through the lens of the apocalypse. I am Tommy Milagro.
I'm Bill Frost, and yeah, well, at least I know what day it is. It's Sunday.
Yeah, as far as we know now, but afterwards, who knows how we're going to be marking time. We could be using the sun. We could be using how much of our sponsors' drink are left.
Yeah.
Which is a great segue to our fine sponsor today, Sugar House Distillery, who provides us the Boilermaker Series number 4.
And what's the process for making this one?
Let's see. Let me first take a swig of the Genius Juice here, which I'm so glad you're stocked up with that as well as Apocalypse beer over in your bunker.
It's like hand sanitizer for your insides.
Which, by the way, they also do. Sugar House Distillery does.
So I was right last week.
Yes, you were actually right.
Cool.
Yeah. And as they explain on the back of their label, we've transferred our small... Actually, let me do J. Peterman on this one.
Okay.
We've transferred our small batch bourbon whiskey from Chard No. 3 New American Oaked Finish in a Red Rock Brewery Furlong Imperial Stout barrel, infusing it with delicate new flavors. The floral nose leads into a rich taste of maple and pecan and finishes with subtle hints of coffee and cocoa. Many of our used barrels have found new leases on life at local breweries over the years. This unique series completes the circle.
Aw.
Can you just feel it?
Yes,
can you feel it?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
definitely.
I'm feeling it too. It's like, or as I've been seeing on the memes lately on Instagram, it's like hand sanitizer for your insides.
Yeah. And starting off the show right away, I should probably apologize to America for not alerting you to Tiger King. That's one of those that just kind of got by me, and now it's taken the nation by storm, and we can't get enough of it.
Is that the word you really want to use? Apologize? I don't know if that's the right word at this point, but it has taken it has taken America's imagination by storm.
Yeah, and the rallying cries of "Free Joe Exotic" ring throughout the land.
Oh yeah, that's our title, by the way. I was trying to struggle for a title. There we go. Free Joe Exotic.
Sure, why not? That'll be good for SEO purposes. And really, what were the crimes committed here? Loving big cats too much, and maybe also a little too much love for the Seth Wadley Auto Group as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it's called a throuple, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
a throuple, and more importantly. And I quote the great philosopher Janine Garofalo, it's okay to love your pets. It's just not okay to love your pets.
Yeah, they were fucking tigers. Admit it.
Yeah.
They were fucking those tigers.
Yeah, which again, there are so many questions to be asked that I really don't want to answer.
No.
At all.
I also wanted to do a bit of a public service announcement here.
What?
Well, in the realm of TV, there are a whole lot of streaming services that they usually give you 7 days to try them out. Now, apropos of everything, they're giving you 30 days to try these things out. They include Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, Showtime, CBS All Access, Shudder, Sundance Now, Acorn TV, Urban Movie Channel, Epix, and Quibi, whatever the fuck that is when it launches next week.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, and I just went, you're a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quibi. It's a bunch of short-form thingies. And I'm in the middle of writing my content shifter for Slug. As far as I know, they're doing something this month. They haven't told me one way or the other. So,
I'm kind of curious. Is Slug considered an essential workforce at this point?
I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out this week or next. But
I saw this meme the other day that said, how crazy is it that we thought that the temples would be shut down, but the liquor stores aren't?
Liquor stores are essential, yeah.
Yes, that is what I will say to that.
So,
Moroni.
April's content shifter, wherever the hell it appears, will be all about free streaming TV services. Since none of y'all got a job anymore, I do.
Well,
for now.
Wait, do you have a jorb? Or a job?
I do have a jorb at the moment.
Okay.
But we'll see. Yeah. But I know the rest of you don't. So I've compiled a list of free streaming TV services that you don't have to sign up for, and they'll give you more than 30 days. They'll give they'll give you all the days for free.
Okay.
And things like Pluto TV and Crackle, and there's a whole bunch of them. And
yeah.
They've got there's a lot of shit you can watch because you're going to need some shit to watch. And speaking of shit to watch, first of all, did get through the first couple of episodes of Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, shit.
The feel-good new docu-series of the season. Damn.
Yeah, and they started off with the Benoit story.
Yeah.
And they held nothing back.
Not a happy tale, no.
Well, actually, it did kind of end up with the closure. For those of you who didn't see it, definitely watch it harder, however you stream.
On the Vice channel.
And the one thing I will say, and this is going to be sports because honestly there ain't shit to do in sports. We'll get to it in a sec.
Uh-huh.
But the thing that really is a big takeaway is that there's still Chris Benoit's son, David Benoit, and then his wife, Nancy Benoit, his sister. They're still devastated, and they were left out in the cold by everybody in WWE land and most wrestlers, except for two, Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Le Champion, Chris motherfucking Jericho.
See, he's not a bad guy. He just plays one on TV.
Yeah, Garcia's not a bad guy. You stupid idiot.
And speaking of stuff, new stuff coming up on the TV box this week. Would you believe Monday, March 30th, the day this episode will probably drop.
Okay.
Whose Line Is It Anyway? Season 16 on the CW.
Wait, season 16?
Season 16 of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Okay. And what in the name of Drew Carey decided we had to keep on with this shit?
Is Drew Carey still involved? I haven't seen that show forever.
Well, which of those guys is still doing it?
I don't even know.
Show?
I don't even know.
God. All right.
But, yeah, coming up on Tuesday, March 31st, over on the YouTube, Coachella, 20 Years in the Desert. A documentary about about that thing that used to happen called Coachella.
Actually, I was saying to somebody the other day, because everybody's got their Apocalypse music playlist and they're listening to their neighbor's music, why don't we just call it COVID-Chella?
Okay.
Or COVID Palooza, or COVID on Nauru.
Yeah, there you go. None of those work, but okay.
Well, I'm not in the jorb that you're in. So.
No. So, yeah, they'll have performances and interviews from people like Billie Eilish and LCD Sound System, Beck, Radiohead, of course, Kanye, and, it'll be interesting to see that little retrospective.
Is Kanye going to pray for us at this point?
We can only hope so.
No, I think I'm going to pass on that.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Coming up on Wednesday on Netflix, got a few things. Eliza, you remember Eliza Schlesinger?
Oh, yeah.
Comedian. She has a new sketch show. She's kind of Tracy Ullmaning it here, where she plays several characters in the Eliza Schlesinger sketch show.
Okay.
It's a new series for Netflix.
Is it Eliza Schlesinger their sketch?
Sure.
Is that how it's titled?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and also the spring premiere of Crank Yankers. This episode starring Jimmy Kimmel, Sarah Silverman, and Nikki Glazer.
That's back?
Oh yeah, Crank Yankers has been back for a while now.
Okay, so that'll give us something to laugh about and
sure, yeah,
these times,
and something to cry about. The series finale on Wednesday of The Magicians on Sci-Fi. This is a show I recommend you catch up on Netflix now because it's over. There's an end point for there. Coming up on Thursday, one I'm kind of about. Another one I'm actually looking forward to. First of all, on Thursday, April 2nd on CBS, Man with a Plan, Season 4. Matt LeBlanc.
Wait, what?
Season 4, Matt LeBlanc in Man with a Plan, sitcom dad.
Oh, no.
You knew this was the thing, right?
I know.
You just tried to forget?
Well, it just means that we've got some great sponsors that have helped me forget over the years.
Yeah.
And again, no, Matt LeBlanc deserves so much better. And Showtime, you're not paying him enough.
We had 3 seasons of episodes. That was enough.
No,
I
needed a 4th.
In Man with a Plan, I did not know both Kevin Nealon and Stacy Keach were in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's some actual funny people in here, and yet I've seen the show, and I'm like, oh, not good. But here's one I'm kind of looking forward to because it has one of our favorite people in it, Natasha Leggero. It's the premiere of Broke on CBS on Thursday.
Oh, yes.
This is starring Polly Parrott. You might remember her from NCIS.
Okay. No, not really.
Okay. The lab goth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a.
Got away from...
This is a laugh track sitcom, but stay with me here. Polly Parrott plays a single suburban mom, and her estranged sister Elizabeth, played by Natasha Leggero, and her her alleged millionaire Latin lover husband Javier, end up on the doorstep, and they got to move in because they've been cut off from the family fortune.
Okay.
Wackiness ensues. This
feels a little bit like the plot from Arrested Development.
Maybe a little bit. Also, most recently, it airs on the same night, Indebted on NBC, starring Fran Drescher.
Oh.
Kind of the same, little close to the same plot line here. And it'll be airing at exactly the same time.
Okay.
The funniest part of Broke here is Javier, the Latin lover husband, has a omnipresent manservant named Luis.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he's with him by his side in his suit constantly. And it's kind of funny.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because they're living in a tiny, stupid suburban house.
This kind of feels like he's going to be the breakout star.
Probably, yeah. But it's got Natasha Leggero, and she has, I can't think of anything she's been in that's just been bad.
Let's see. She's been in Hot Tubbin'.
Tubbin' with Tosh. YouTube series. Look it up. Another Period. Fantastic show. She was on Burning Love. She's been a guest star on like dozens of things, and she's always good. So maybe this will be one of the rare CBS sitcoms that doesn't totally suck.
Here's the only thing I can think of that could really just set this over the moon.
Okay.
Moshe Kasher.
Her
husband.
You get him in there.
If he gets involved,
get him in there. Yeah.
Okay, then we've got hope for this.
Yeah. Coming up on Friday, the 3rd and final season of Future Man.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever seen this on Hulu?
It's locked and loaded on my Hulu now.
It's a time travel sci-fi comedy starring Josh Hutcherson from The Hunger Games and also Eliza Coupe from Happy Endings. And it's pretty funny. And this is the third and final season. And also, already, it's been a quick turnaround. Season 2 of Harley Quinn on DC Universe.
That reminds me. How is Rebecca Frost doing with?
From what I've gathered, she quite enjoys it. She might like it as much as I do.
In that case, this is quality watching. It sounds.
Yeah, this is an animated series. Kaylee Kawaku from The Big Bang Theory is the voice of Harley Quinn. Lake Bell voices Poison Ivy. Alan Tudyk voices the Joker. Mm-hmm. Batman is played by Diedrich Bader.
What?
Diedrich Bader.
Okay.
You'd know him if you saw him.
All right.
Commissioner Gordon is voiced by Chris Maloney.
Yes. That sells it.
Ron Funches does a dual role. One of them is King Shark. Tony Hale voices Dr. Psycho.
Of course he is.
Buster.
Of course.
And a name I'm not familiar with, but he voices my favorite Bane ever, James Adelmain.
James Adelmain?
Move my coffee cup.
Doesn't quite work on the phones, but I'm going to take your word.
He's the best Bane. Trust me.
Best Bane ever?
I think so, yeah.
That might be the title as well. Let me write that down.
And also the series finale on Friday of Hawaii Five-0.
Oh!
Can you believe it?
Jesus Christ.
I know,
Why?
right?
Well, what else has CBS got to replace that?
Oh, they got plenty of things. I guess it's just really, really expensive to film in Hawaii. Who knew?
Let me rephrase the question. What quality stuff do they have to replace Hawaii Five-0?
Got me there. Maybe
maybe
Blue Bloods is the next generation. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I know Daniel Day Kim's going to be out of action because he got corona'd. And Boomer, well, what's going to happen with her? And
don't know.
James Caan?
Don't know.
I mean, his hair can't stay up like that by his wealth alone.
No. And here's a partial list of movies that have been theatrical movies that have been, since no one's going to the theaters, they've been made available on video on demand. Some of them are pretty pricey, but here they are. We mentioned a couple of them last week. The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. The Hunt, which is not great.
Nah.
Emma, which I haven't seen. Birds of Prey, which I quite enjoyed. Bloodshot, which is fucking garbage. Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but is it hot garbage?
It's cold garbage at best.
Oh, so...
Yeah, also The Way Back, I believe that's a Ben Affleck thing. Pixar thing, Onward is also out. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
I think
everyone forgot about that.
Yeah.
It came out, and then everyone just decided not to acknowledge it.
Well, now you're stuck at home with nothing to do, so you got no choice but to acknowledge it.
Also, Bad Boys for Life, which I have not seen yet, but I've heard not terrible things about.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard it's not as bad as you think it could have been.
I want to believe you. I believe that with the joy that is Will fucking Smith and Joe. God, how do you pronounce his last name? Pantoliano?
Sure. Yeah, that's good enough.
All right.
Joy Pants.
Yeah, Joy Pants. Thank you. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence. Is it me, or is there a lot of water retention there?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Other movies out on VOD right now include Downhill, Will Ferrell, and Tina Fey.
Okay.
Not heard great things about that one. Call of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
They got Harrison Ford out of his plane, fortunately. And he's
still grumpy.
The new Guy Ritchie thing, The Gentleman, starring Jax and Matthew McConaughey.
Hugh Grant,
yeah. I saw it. Nah. Yeah. Not blown away.
But on a scale of 1 to Lock, Stock, where does it
Not even
fit
close.
in?
Not even close.
Not even Snatch level?
Nope.
Okay.
It
got snatched.
It's just it thinks it's far more clever than it actually is. So cannot recommend it.
Well, seeing as how nobody's really reviewing movies anymore, they're turning their attentions to, some crisis that's going on with the ratings of the New Orange Order.
No, his ratings are through the roof.
Oh, unfortunately,
just ask him.
I'd rather not. I really don't. But the one thing I have been hearing of late, and tell me if this is off base here, I was seeing on an article that Merlot put on her Facebook that box office recordings are at an all-time zero for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of making me wonder here two things. A,
are movies over?
Because of... Huh?
Are you wondering if movies are over?
Oh, no. No, I know movies are still going to go around whether we like it or not. As long as, as long as suckers want to watch them, that's fine. You just got to enjoy TV harder. That's on you, folks.
Yeah, but we Uncle checked in on Twitter. He's been watching War of the Worlds on Epix. Mm-hmm. And he didn't think you'd see the Skitters back on the small screen going after kids again. So I guess he's happy about that.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh, and thank you. I forgot to mention we had stuff in the listener bags there.
Oh, really? Do we have more than that?
No, that was it.
That was
that was
it.
up from Uncle right there.
That was it.
Most
Okay.
of others is, yeah, most of the other ones are, hey, do you want to interview this person? And I'm going,
No.
nope.
Yep. Yeah, check out Epix. They're doing the 30-day trial period. My TV provider, YouTube TV, said, "Hey, you've got Epix for 30 days." And
So this is, go on.
you have to go and sign up for it. But in the case of if you're a YouTube TV user like I am, they just said, "Here you go. You got it for 30 days."
Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to use it, but I don't know. I might try and get back into Get Shorty on there. It was mildly interesting, or maybe I'll try out War of the Worlds.
This is what I would say on the subject here. For anybody that wants to try shit out, I would say for Epix, Pennyworth is the way to go.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah, I saw some of it. Yeah, the Young Alfred Chronicles.
And
it was pretty
honestly,
good.
Yeah, it was very smart, very well written, well acted right there. And the actor whose name I forget, he went full Michael Caine on that. It was just a brilliant performance. It was just rather posh, but with a little bit of the fish and chips right there, if you catch my meaning. But the other thing I would say, CBS All Access, Picard. We talked about before.
Picard is great.
Finally finished it. Man, did not disappoint. I am so pleased with how that ended. Then here's the other thing. I'm also now watching Star Trek Discovery here for the first time.
And?
I gotta say, I'm starting with season 1, but I have to say the way they built the Star Trek universe this time around, which is 10 years after original series?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very, very unique take on it. It's definitely light years away from the 60 series, so I don't know how they're going to incorporate that shit.
Yeah.
But I will say, of the takeaways right now, and I'm only 4 episodes into season 1, Doug Jones is a goddamn delight.
Okay.
And I will say the actor that plays Michael Burnham, the mutineer, fantastic.
Okay.
So not a false note.
I will try and get back in Discovery. It kind of fell by the wayside. So you got any sports there?
Only one sports note. So let me just. Why don't you just say it quickly?
And sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team.
From the redacted sports desk, it's broadcasting from the coax cable using AOL.com series. We're bringing you the sport of pro wrestling. Very redacted. Jesus God. Everything is just on fucking lockdown. There's only 2 things I'm just going to mention at this point. So let's first start with the suck, which is WrestleMania. We already mentioned that the good part was they're going to be streaming live over 2 days, April 4th and 5th, on the WWE Network, which you can... you know what? I don't even care what the cost is, because why?
Not a sponsor.
Thank you. I'm done with them at this point. But,
okay.
Yeah, this is how Corona I got with.
Okay.
But 2 episodes. They've already filmed most of the wrestling matches at the WWE Performance Center out in Orlando, Florida, which is going to be hosted by, hold on, let me drink the Genius Juice. Oh God, it burns. Rob Gronkowski.
Still doing that. Still happening.
Yeah. Oh, God. My brain burns. Anyway. So there is going to be a few changes this time around. This time it was going to be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. However, that ain't happening because Roman Reigns decided to pull himself out. And, well, this makes sense. So let's explain for the kids at home why you got to self-distance and why this coronavirus, this COVID-19, is serious as fuck. Number one, this is affecting not just older people, but anybody that has a compromised immune system. To that point, Roman Reigns just recently came off a battle with leukemia. Yeah. So, kind of important for him to stay alive if he's going to entertain you fuckers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Now, nobody at WWE said, maybe you should take some time off. Roman said, you know what? I'm fucking out. And here's the reason why. Apparently, and here's the other changes right here. The Miz is, of The Miz and Mrs. on the USA Network, which, again, would be far more delightful than Rob Gronkowski. I'm going to be harping on this for a while to emphasize this point. Apparently, he's been showing up, and he found out he got sick, and he was supposed to be in a tag match with the Usos for WrestleMania, but as soon as that happened, everybody's like, nope, he's fucking out. And then Roman heard about this, and he's like, nope, I'm fucking out. And as we're talking live on air here, this is how things are shaken up at this point. So Roman is fucking out, and The Miz, he definitely out. And it was reported that Asuka and Cesaro were going to be out, but they filmed their stuff for WrestleMania. So after this, they are not going to be on the road.
Okay.
So, yeah. But of course, if you want to get some WrestleMania that's not complete bullshit, ESPN now is still showcasing WrestleMania segments. Currently, tonight, as we're recording on Sunday, WWE presents an encore airing of WrestleMania 32, which involves The Undertaker and Shane McMahon.
Okay.
So, yeah. And let's see. Oh, and then the good, AEW is still doing their broadcasting thing on TNT, which is not being shown at Ruby's right now. Sad. So sad. Let me take another drink and let me just pour one out for the homies there. However, last week showed the emergence of the broken Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And the best double swerve ever, the exalted one of the Dark Order was revealed as Brody Lee, who you may know as WWE's Luke Harper. And if you want to know how Brody Lee feels about his time in WWE, you should check out the other podcast. Not very rare that we recommend other podcasts, but
the other one.
But if you check out this new podcast, Talk is Jericho.
Okay.
He talks with Brody Lee, and man, he was so underutilized in WWE to the point where everybody's going, the fuck is wrong with you, Vince?
Lame.
Yeah. Very illuminating right there. And let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything fun we should highlight at this point. You already talked about Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, I don't know if I can qualify that as fun.
Well, we're going to take our fun wherever we can. Oh, actually, there is good news finally here. I know you've been asking me about this at the sports desk. It was getting a little embarrassing. But finally this, WWE Hall of Famer Sunny, Tammy Sitch, is out of jail.
Oh, good.
And she's been back on social media for the past week or so. She's announced that she'll be restarting her premium Snapchat membership.
Oh, good.
And, yeah, and those interested can email her at totallysunny1, that's totallysunny, the number 1, at gmail.com.
Okay.
So, if you need to find some sunny days, if you're not sure on Michael's, know that you can find it here at the sports desk, because it's sports.
It's sports at Tommy Milagro. Go team.
Man, really scraping the bottom of the barrel. At least I'm not trying to go for a Grand Prix or or football or
apparently the only sports that are really happening right now are esports, so they get the last laugh.
Fuck them. Just fuck them. They're no Tiger Kings.
Yeah, so that's going to be enough for now. We want to thank Sugar House Distillery for the which one was it again?
This would be the Boilermaker Series bourbon whiskey, finished in beer barrels.
All right, from Red Rock. So yeah.
Yes. So if you get a chance to stop by there, and just to be clear, Sugar House Distillery is letting you go in to buy bottles. They're not available for tours. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. And for the record, if you're going to go out shopping, please practice social distancing and just, space it out with the other motherfuckers that are trying to get that and the hand sanitizer.
Yeah. So. And our other fine sponsors, Ognazone Distillery, Outlaw Distillery, Bohemian Brewery, and the Boostique.
Definitely Boostique. Once this bullshit ends, frequent her often. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. But again, practice social distancing.
I believe we call it physical distancing now.
Well, I just call it Tuesday for me.
Well, in your case, it could be either one.
Oh, actually, everybody just calls it, you? Fuck you. I'm out of here.
So that's been episode 0313 of the TV Town podcast. We'll probably be back doing it again next week, just this way, lo-fi and keeping it real. And on the Morning Zoo this week, we'll see how this goes. Everybody's remote.
Oh, I heard about that.
So we'll see how that goes.
Well, let's see. I think it'll be fine because there has to be somebody in the studio to broadcast all this bullshit, right?
As far as I know.
Yeah, that means the button shaman will be about, so I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, and on that note, say goodnight, America.
And jiggle that handle. No, don't put that toilet paper down there. Save that, man.